Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do something like Christmas-esque. So I totally been feeling Christmassy. I have my tree up. I'm going to make a wreath. My Christmas shopping has began. My children, the twins are kind of too young to really know, but they're gonna be old enough to rip open paper. So they're not gonna get tons, but they are gonna get like something. Mostly Zia. I also feel like Christmas has become so commercialized where everybody thinks they have to buy like the biggest, most expensive gift, and if you don't have the most amount of gifts under your tree, then what are you doing? And we have to go into debt to celebrate Christmas, and I'm not for all of that. So the kids definitely don't have all of that. I mean, they get gifts, but I'm not gonna be out here buying extreme unnecessary things. The older I get, the more I realize like I need to teach my children, and the closer I get to God, I realize I need to teach my children that it's not about what you're getting, and we may not have everything we want, but we have everything we need. We have to be grateful for what we have, because somebody out there doesn't have anything. So like I said, the older I get, the more I start to just not like the commercialized Christmas that Christmas has become. And I feel like people forget the Christ in Christmas. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a ton of people angry by saying that, because anytime you speak about God, people want to get upset. But I was called to be the salt, not the sugar of the world. You know how many times since I've dyed my hair, people have judged me? Like, just because I have hair color that isn't brown or blonde or red doesn't mean I'm a bad mom. It has nothing to do with my character. It has nothing to do with who I am as a human being. But the looks and the comments that I have gotten since doing my hair, you would be like, I'm appalled at people and how judgy they are. My hair color does not define me. My hair color does not define who I am as a human. My hair color does not determine the kind of person I am. It plays no factor into who I am. As a mom, as a wife, comments that people feel that they have the right to say. Like, just so you know, you don't have the right to tell somebody anything about their hair color. You don't have the right to question why they might have done something, or and this is just generally speaking, because since I've done my hair, like I said, I have gotten multiple comments from many different people saying things like, oh, your kids must be making you crazy to do that, or why would you do such a thing? Why wouldn't I do such a thing? It's not hurting anybody. It's not affecting anybody. I'm stuck at home with my kids, so it's not like I'm out working to where it would be a problem for a job. My husband doesn't care. He actually thinks it's pretty cool. He actually kind of likes my hair. After I did it, he was like, hey, so I want to do mine. I was like, okay. It's not harming anybody's life. I had someone ask me, like, what did I think people were gonna think of me with my hair like this? And I was like, that I'm a cool mom. I don't know. What are they gonna think? They have no grounds to think anything. But we live in such a judgy society. Like family members, like, what do you think people are gonna say? I don't care what they have to say. Do they pay our bills? No. So, do they really have any grounds to stand on to say anything? I just think as a people, we just need to remember that you can't control anybody but like yourself. Based off of what they do or do not do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't judge me for not being your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be your cup of tea, but you can't be like, oh, what is she thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, it's not your life to live, so don't go judging what I do. Because again, it does not determine how I am as a mother. It does not determine how I am as a wife. But yeah, we literally, as a society, need to learn to keep our opinions to ourselves. If someone's actions are not harming anybody or are not interfering with like maybe parenting or are not affecting their life in a negative way, let them live, let them do what they're doing. And I mean that in like the nicest possible way. Anyway, I just think people forget. And then they are quick to like want to say what you're doing wrong and what have you. And they have no idea. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with my rant about saying things to people about their hair color or judging people based off of stuff like that. I do feel like Christmas has become very much commercialized. I'm pretty sure I touched on that and then I bounced away. I just feel like Christmas is too commercialized, too, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, too showboaty, flashy, like, forgetting what the reason for the season is. And so, I have a friend, the one who dyed my hair. She makes her kids do 25 days of kindness. And I love it. I'm going to start implementing it into my own children's lives. And I'm going to have them do 25 days of kindness. And that can be as simple as just giving someone a compliment, but it has to be someone different every day. And that can be as simple as giving a compliment to someone or holding a door open, just something kind. And I like that. And I think I'm going to implement it, and I'm going to have my child, eventually the twins will do it, but for right now they're too tiny to do that. But I will be having Zia for sure do it, starting as of this year. She will be doing something nice and kind for 25 days of December. And I hope that she takes it, and whatever she learns in those 25 days, I hope she continues to implement it every day, not just for those 25 days, but it will be required for those 25 days. And every day she will have to tell me one kind thing that she did for someone new. I'm very lucky that I have a very sweet little baby girl. She always does genuinely sweet things for people. And whether it's a homeless person on the street or someone in our house, she's always just the sweetest little peach. She'll give you love and tell you something nice about yourself. So I kind of like the more bushy brow look. I've been kind of digging it just a hair more than I was. I think with the purple hair, I really like it a bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking black liner and making a wing, and I'm going to take a blue shadow to make it more of a bluey toned, and then I will be coming back with glitter to make it like more Christmassy fun, you know. So I'm gonna lay down some groundwork though. I'm gonna go in with the Tati Beauty palette. I'll be using this brown. Maybe I'm gonna use this brown to lay down just crease work, and maybe tap a little bit to bring in some depth, but not very much. I'm not trying to make this dark at all. I want it just light. The main focus is gonna be the eyeliner. So, how's everyone been? How was your Thanksgiving? Did you cook? So I cooked roast. I think I said in my last video, I cooked roast, custard pie, and this like banana pudding thing. The banana pudding thing was a hit. It was like a recipe that I'd found online, like some Paula Deen recipe. And I bought all the ingredients, or so I thought I did, but I was supposed to get condensed milk and I got evaporated milk. And so when I went to do the pudding and I was like looking for my condensed milk, I was like, I don't have that. So I wing-dinged it, and I just put the cream cheese with one of the huge tubs of Cool Whip and the instant vanilla pudding, and I just blended that with the electric hand blender and prayed. And then I added in about one of the smaller tubs of Cool Whip, like half of that, and blended and prayed. And it ended up coming out delicious. Everyone loved it. They were all in love. They were like, yes, oh, you have to make this again. And I'm like, I did that. I was super proud, especially since I didn't have all the ingredients. So I was kind of a little bit mad that I didn't. And I was I was like really PO'd that I didn't have it all. But it's okay. It ended up working out. It was a smash hit. Everyone loved it. I guess I will be making that for Christmas dinner as well, along with pumpkin crunch and prime rib. That's what I'm going to be making for Christmas dinner. My husband loves prime rib. And there was a cafe in Maui. It was called Cafe Ole. And he loved their prime rib. Like, it was the best he said he'd ever tasted, besides his dad's. So, goal is to try and be around that. I'm going to pop off of here and do liner. Okay, so I'm back now. Top palette for this Stunner blue. It's just a really pretty, navy color. Yes, I hear you, Samuel, growling. My son likes to growl like he's a, I don't know, zombie or something. Bless you. So I'm just going to pack this on top of this wing. And then, okay, we're gonna have to put some powder down because I'm not trying to have. To me, Christmas is like greens and navies and I mean, I guess red, but I feel like red is just so overused for Christmas. So now I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and I'm just gonna kind of smoke that out just a hair, not a lot, but just along this, right along the lash line, because I want it to look a little bit more smoky than it is. And to give that more smoky effect, I'm gonna smoke it out right above where the liner is. My kids, man, my kids. Do you guys have pets? If so, what kind of pet do you have? Leave it in the comments below. With the Memory glitter, which is like a blacky glitter, but it has like a bluey reflex. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just gonna go in a little bit with that. And I'm just gonna tap her along that liner. Not a lot, just a hizor, just a hair. And that navy, I'm gonna run it along my lower lash line just about halfway. Hi, son. Come, mama. Come here. Oh, Jay, come, mama. I'm going to go in with my Moon Cruiser highlight just on the high points of my face. Hi, baby. You a chump? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. I'm kind of bummed because they just reformulated their Mars Melter highlighter, and I just bought the old one, and I like the new one so much better, the reformulated one, but I'm not going to buy it because I can't see. I mean, they're different enough that it wouldn't be like I had the same highlighter, but I also can't see buying something when I have like 100 highlighters that I don't need another one. I don't know how YouTubers can talk while they're putting on lipstick. Like, y'all are talented. Yes. I just don't want a solid red lip this time. And because I felt like this look wouldn't be complete without lashes, I am gonna go in with some. Okay, so this is the finished look. You could keep it as a nude lip. You could make it a little bit more reddy, more festive-y. This lighting looks crappy. But, so this is the finished look. It's like a navy-ish liner with a little bit of glitter, so when it hits the light, it looks cute, fabulous, fantastic. And the babies wanted to stop by and say hi. And I hope you enjoyed this look. Leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on some of the topics that we discussed today. And I shall see you in my next one. Say bye.